Hey guys, welcome to Lenin 8. In this video, we are going to discuss another Java program on string, and the requirement is if input is given as set is an unordered collection, then the output is in the form of sentence set space is space and space unordered space collection. So that's the expected output. So the required thing which we have to observe from this is here the input is given in what particular standard or in a proper naming standards. What is that? It's a given as Camel casing standards, correct? That is yes small letter. Then for every new word, the starting letter is capital, and there is no space between the words. So this is what we call it as a Camel casing standard. Then from this Camel casing standard, how do we get this output in a sentence format with a proper spacing and the first letter is capital letter? That's the requirement. Right? Please pause the video here and write your own logic. Now let us understand how do we get this logic for this. If the input is given in this Camel casing standard, then here the requirement is first thing we have to observe or what we have to analyze. So this yes has to be capital, correct? Then remaining two letters will be as it is. Next thing is whenever we encounter a capital letters, what we supposed to do to get the required output? There should be a space added. Before every capital letter, there should be a space added. Then this capital letter has to become small letter. So then here space, then IS is again one more capital letter A. Then we have to add a space. Then A has to become small. Then again next capital letter, again add space. Then make it as unordered. Then at the last, C is capital letter. Therefore space followed by C should be small letter. So this is the requirement. This is what we have to do it. It's as simple as this. Then here there is one more thing. Is it possible to convert lowercase to uppercase and uppercase to lowercase with some conditions? We'll discuss those conditions. But is it possible to convert this or not? Yes, it's possible. So there is a unique AR value or ASCII values which we have. So what is the unique AR value of capital A? So it's a 65. What is the unique AR value of small a? It's 97, right? Then from 65 to get 97 in this direction, so it is supposed to be added by 32. From 97 to 65 means it should be subtracted with 32. So this is the simplest reason. It is applicable from any capital letter to small letter. Plus 32 from uppercase to lowercase and minus 32 from lowercase to uppercase. So with this information, it's very, very easy to do it. So first thing what we have to do. So to run the loop from starting character to the ending character of the given input string. So first we need a for loop, right? After having this input in one variable, some string yes equals to the given input as a set is an unordered collection. So the same input is given here. Then the next one, so to add these, what we have to do it? First we have to run the loop from starting index to the ending index. So for int I equal to 0 to start with, then I should be less than or equals to the corresponding string input. On strings, it's a length is a method, then -1 till the last index because I'm taking equals to here, then followed by I++. So in this for loop, what we have to do? So this starting index number, where the character is in lowercase letters as per Camel casing standards, is it mandatory that the index position is 0 or not? Yes, it is. So first, we have to check one condition. If the index position is 0, then what we supposed to do? We supposed to take one more empty string and we have to add this character, but from lowercase we have to convert into uppercase. Then modification, for frequent modifications, is string is recommended? No, it's not recommended, right? So for that, let me go for one string builder object. So we learn as a theory as string is immutable, means more modifications, more memory consumption, but string builder is not like that. So therefore the required object here is string builder. So I'm taking the variable name as empty equals to new string builder. And since it should be an empty string builder object, so I'm not passing any value here. Just I kept this no value. This is an empty string builder. Then what we supposed to do here? We have to append on existing string builder object called empty. So on string, we can implement a concat method, but on string builder, no concat method, no plus operator will work. On string builder, it's supposed to be append method. The string builder empty dot append is a method. So here, whatever you want to append. So we should get this character yes, right? How to get this? Yes dot char at I. On string, I am implementing a method called caret method. Then it is in which case? Lowercase letter. From lowercase to uppercase, what we supposed to do? Add or subtract. From lowercase to get uppercase, we have to subtract. From uppercase to lowercase, we have to add. So in this situation, yes is in lowercase. To get it as uppercase, we have to subtract with 32. Then one is character and one is number. Is it possible? So for this, we have to do the typecasting. So how to do typecasting? The end result which we are expecting is a character format. Therefore, so this is the typecasting. Okay. So if it is I equal to 0, this is what we have to do it here. Then the next situation, if other than I, what is our next condition to be checked? It's a uppercase letter or not. So for that, I am writing the else if, because it should not be executed every situation. So else if the character present at index position I is greater than or equals to capital letter A, and if the same character present at index I is less than or equals to capital Z. It means if it is in the range of capital letters, only one of these two or both of these two should be satisfied. Both. That's why a logical AND operator to connect. If it is this, if this condition is true, what we supposed to do? Since it's again it's a single line of code, I'm not using curly braces. On the existing empty string builder object, we have to use append method. If you understand this one, so before capital letter, what we have to do? Add one space, right? So first we have to add one space. That's why in this append, double quotes, space key on your keyboard, then closing of double quotes. This is the first thing to be added. Then dot, we can also implement one more append method. And what's next thing? Capital letter, we have to make it as small letter. So for that, again the same process, typecasting the result to be character type, then s dot char at I, and this time we should add or subtract. From uppercase to lowercase, we have to add plus 32. So this is the end of this append method. Correct? So this is the next condition. Then if it is not starting character, if it is not uppercase letters, then the remaining we need to add simply, right? That's why one more last else block. So in this else, we have to add or append on the existing empty string builder object. Append is a method again. Just we have to add the character which is present at index position I. So that's it. So this is the logic. Then outside this for loop, you can use a print statement to print the empty string builder object to get the expect output. I hope it is understood. I have taken a file with a class name called Camel to sentence, and inside a main method, I have taken the input string. Then as per our discussion, we need one string builder object. I'm naming this as empty. And here the object is by using new keyword only we can create it. So that's why again a new string builder and there is no value. So this is the object creation. Then followed by we need a for loop to run from the index position 0, and this loop has to continue till the last character, last character of the string, then each time every other character should be considered. Therefore, I plus plus. I should be incremented by 1. What's the first condition? We have to check if I value is 0, then what we supposed to do? So since string builder is meant for more frequent modifications to consume the to save the memory, therefore I am using empty is a string builder object variable name, and append is a method. And what we have to append? So we have to append by typecasting into character type, then the corresponding character present at index position I, and the starting letter will be in lowercase letters in Camel standards. Then to convert into uppercase, we have to subtract with 32, then end of this parenthesis and semicolon. Since it's a one line of statement, after if condition, we no need to use curly braces. Then the second part, else if. What is the condition to be checked for this else if? We have to check the corresponding character at I is greater than equals to capital letter A, and since we have to check both the range of capital A to capital Z, that's why logical AND operator, then yes dot caret I method, I'm sorry, and this is supposed to be less than or equals to capital Z. Then followed by, what is the condition? Sorry, what's the code we have to write? The existing empty string builder object, we have to use a method called as append. And what we have to append first? One space character, then again append method. This time you have to append the character which is present at index position I, and from uppercase letter to lowercase letter. So for this, what we supposed to do? We have to add 32, and the entire thing we have to convert into character type. That's why typecasting of char. Yeah. So then semicolon. What's the last condition? Else. In else part, what is supposed to write? Again on existing empty string builder object dot append is a method. Just simply add character which is present at index position I of string yes. So once we are done with this, outside the for loop, we have to use a print statement, and the corresponding variable name is empty. Save and execute the program. So here we got the corresponding output as 83. So it means I am not converting into the result. Yeah. So just let me put parenthesis here and also here. That's the reason behind why we have to typecast it, right? Let me execute once again. So now you can see set is an unordered collection. Just to cross verify, I am changing the input. Set doesn't allow duplicates. I am giving one more point about set, and again I am following the camel casing standards. Let us execute and cross verify. So here set doesn't allow duplicates. Again we are getting the expected output. It means our logic is generic. Any camel casing string input format we can give, and we can get a proper sentence format. I hope you understood, and for more videos use comment section to post your questions. Thank you, and see you in the next video.